questions for Kaden? Bob?
Yeah, Kaden, take us through the process of you lost a game, you fly home. How do you change from getting that game out of your mind and into the next game?
Coach Brown gave us a day or two to reflect on the game and to feel sorry. But when Baylor week came around, it was behind us. The worst thing is flying back with a loss. It's a long plane ride and we lost, so it stinks. But we're definitely regrouped. We've been having good practices and we're ready to come in to the game Thursday night, ready to go.
What was the plan like after a win and after a loss like that?
After a win, we're all jumping for joy. It's exciting. I don't like flying myself, so I pray we win to make the flight a little easier. But when you lose, it's really miserable, especially if you got ways to go.
Did what Texas do to Oklahoma change your opinion of Texas at all?
Nah, not at all. It didn't make me feel any better about our loss because losing is never okay. So just because Oklahoma got blown out by Texas doesn't make our loss okay or any better.
What have you and the rest of the group done outside of just practices to work on the drop issues and getting back to fundamentals? Coach has talked a lot about that. Obviously, that was a big emphasis, but just outside of what we already know.
We just got back to the basics, got back on the jugs. I wouldn't say the drops were really an issue, but we did kind of struggle catching the ball versus Texas. But we also all of us made a lot of plays making up for those drops, and those drops, if we would have caught them, they could have taken the game a little further for us. But unfortunately, we didn't come down with those catches, but we made up for them. But really just get back to the basics, get back to Morgantown, and get on the jug machines and catch more balls.
Do you feel like maybe the receiver room for West Virginia maybe is underrated based on the conversation a lot with drops and even the first few games that Bryce had, but not in a national conversation? Maybe as a group you guys are underrated?
Yeah, I say we're slept on a lot. I know, we have one of the best groups in the country, and I know that for sure. We're very underrated, but at the end of the day, all you can do is make plays on the field to change other people's perspectives. But we don't really care if anyone else looks at us as underrated wide receivers. We're just here trying to help the team win.
It seems like just from listening to guys talk today that Baylor will kind of have like an extra guy in coverage because of them being able to handle kind of things up front. So what kind of challenges does that bring? And when you look at Baylor's secondary and what they're doing, are you seeing anything different there at all? Or?
Baylor has a good secondary. They run a lot of zone. Coach Harrell is drawing up a lot of things to beat that or help us win the game. So we just been worried about what we've been doing instead of what they're going to bring to the table, because we can only beat ourselves.
Okay, anything else for Kaden?